lovelies. This is something I've been wanting to try for a long time. Since I heard about it, maybe about a month ago. I've only just last week. Let me get to the good news first. Good news is my EBT card has been reinstated. And it was only prorated from the time that I submitted the update periodic report. So I only got $60 for like the last few days of June. But it was enough for me to go pick up a few items to get me through until July 15th, until they download some more funds. So that is great news. Thank you for everybody that's been praying about that. Goldfish spicy dill pickle. When I first heard about it, of course, this is limited edition. I looked every store I went to and I just couldn't find it. Of course, I didn't go to convenience stores or anything, but like my regular grocery stores, I couldn't find it. Well, last week, when I went to the store after finally, getting that little bit of money put on the card, I found this at Publix, and it was buy one, get one free. So, I absolutely snatched that sucker right up off the shelf. Not only did I find it, but I found it at half price. So, this is a big deal. Oh, of course, it's made with bioengineered food ingredients. Almost everything is these days, so that goes without saying. I say goes without saying, but yet I say it anyway. Just a reminder that if you're really wanting to be healthy, which I'm sure you do this anyway, to really check the labels. For the ingredients, because you'd be surprised, or maybe you wouldn't, at some of the things some of these people put in here. But anyway, now when I bought this, it says spicy. When you see something labeled spicy, it can be anywhere from like you hardly detect any spice at all to your tongue's about to burn off. That's a rare occasion, really. But I didn't notice this till after I got home, that it shows the chart and it says, can you deal with it? And it shows the little marker, and I guess about 75% up the chili pepper. Almost, more than half. So I was like, oh, that's probably not too bad. I have already tried this, but I'm going to show you the cracker. It definitely has that film on the outside. The seasoning, you can see it on my finger. You can probably see the powder, the flavored powder. But it's got some seasoning. Yeah, you can see the seasoning on it. Dill, I imagine, dill. The smell. When you open the bag, if somebody did that, if it was a blind taste test and they did that, I would immediately say, oh, that's a pickle. That's a pickle jar. You would think it's just a jar of pickles. That's how it smells like a dill pickle. So the smell is wonderful. The taste, the dill is spot on, I think. That sourness, the sour tartness of a pickle. And of course, that powder is what brings that flavor. But then, first cracker, you don't really feel it. Second cracker, it's like, oh, there's some spice. Then it does have a lovely taste. It could even be a little more sour and tart for me because I really like a good dill pickle. If you hear my cat in the background, sounds like somebody's killing him. He's just howling because he wants to go out. We have not been letting him go out. Well, it's extremely hot for one thing, and you're supposed to be careful about your pets. And another thing is he's going to have to get used to being in the house, because whenever I get to move to an apartment or wherever, he's not going to be able to go outside like he has been on the farm. So he's just mourning and grieving not being able to go outside. Come on, love. He's coming up here. He's going to tell us about it. Tell him about it. Tell him you can't go out. Tell him you're upset about it. You going to tell him? It hurt your feelings? Does it hurt your feelings? B? It hurt your feelings? Tell him. Look up here. Tell him. Yeah, it hurts his feelings. Because he's a little hard. But it's for his best interest. And for the animals, because my mother feeds the birds and squirrels and chipmunks and all that stuff, and that's his pastime, is hunting and killing the wildlife. So we're trying to spare their lives too. It's best for everybody if he stays in. So if he starts hollering, if you hear a real loud holler, he's fine. He just wants outside. Anyway, the more the more you eat this, the hotter it gets. So if you're real sensitive to spice, I'd say you could try it. Eat a few crackers, but if you eat a good many of them, it does get hotter than I like. So I'm keeping them. I'm going to finish them off, but it's limited edition anyway, but I probably wouldn't buy them again because they are just too spicy. I guess that's a way to keep you from eating too many, is if it starts to get really hot, then you stop eating them. So maybe I should buy some more so I don't eat so much. But anyway, that's my review on it, is that it does taste good. The dill, I'm going to fix this again. I'm trying to fix my hair in a way. I've got this fan. I have to have it on me to keep cool. I'm trying to keep my hair from blowing all in my face. So, there we go. Alright. I thought I would just combine these treats and try them all in one video. Pringles was also buy one, get one free. And I had never tried these harvest blends. So, and I think they had one other one. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, these are the two that piqued my interest the most. Or maybe these were the only two flavors. But this one is Farmhouse Cheddar, and I admit I've already tried them. But it's Harvest Blends blended with multigrains Farmhouse Cheddar. And, of course, this also is biodegradable. Bioengineered. Oh my god, my brain. Anyway, let me grab one of these and show you what it looks like. It doesn't look like just a plain Pringle with just plain potato. You can see that there's like grains in it. I'm not going to even waste your time. You can, when you go shopping, look at the list. You can see the big, long, all of that. Well, no, that's Spanish. But half of that is English, half of that's Spanish. But still, that's a lot of ingredients. I'm not going to rate them. 14 chips is 150 calories, 220 milligrams sodium. It's pretty high. Definitely not healthy. And I'm honestly not a huge chip lover in the first place. I have to be in the right mood for it. Just regular potato chips like Lay's, I could leave it. I'm not a big fan of just the Lay's that are not like the Ruffles. The Ridge kind of chips. But these are like addictive, these kind. Now this has a little bit of a not really as much as like the Goldfish, but it does have a little bit of a film, but nothing like the other. It just tastes so good, y'all. Cheddar. If I had a blind taste test, I don't know that I would say, oh, that's cheese, that's cheddar. I really don't know that I would, but the flavor is fantastic. And you have like a sharp cheddar cheese. Has that really pungent, if you like sharp cheddar. I love sharp cheddar. Really strong, wonderful cheese flavor. It has that hint to it of that strong cheddar, but again, it's a wonderful flavor. I highly recommend it, but I don't know that anybody would guess cheese. Again, like I said, in a blind taste test, maybe you would, but it just I can't pinpoint that flavor exactly, but it's very flavorful. And of course, these are real crunchy. So tasty. Okay. Ooh, close up. These I have not tried yet. This is Harvest Blends blended with sweet potato, smoky barbecue. Now, smoky. Now, this should not be hot at all. Now, some barbecue potato chips are flavored things I like, some I don't. And I'm not sure if I can even explain what the factor is that I like or don't like. Let me get a drink of some brisk iced tea. Okay. All right. But I'm going to try this again. Got the long ingredients, same. But this actually, the barbecue has less sodium, 160 milligrams instead of 220. Same calories, 150 for 14. All right, let's see. I don't see any grains, and I wouldn't because this is just blended with sweet potato, and it does have that hint of orange, as you can see. Oh, you know, I didn't smell the other ones. I need to smell that. That, you can smell the sweet potato big time in this. I smell the sweetness. It's like, yeah, I'm not sure that I would guess sweet potato, but knowing it's sweet potato and I smell it, I know what it is. You know what I mean? Okay. That's good. Come on, baby. It's driving us crazy. Moon love. You know what? The sweetness from the sweet potato along with the barbecue spices is really fantastic. You can taste the smoky taste. That's good. This is really good. BB. Yeah, I recommend this one too. Oh, that's so good. Seeing that picture on there, that's making me want like a fajito or burrito bowl. Something like that. Although I guess it's not a burrito bowl. I need new glasses so bad. It looks like a burrito bowl from here, but when I get close, it's actually a grill, and that makes sense since it says barbecue. But still, it reminded me of that because it beans. It looks like, beans. That looks like beans, but that's sauce. Y'all can tell. Can y'all tell I need new glasses? If I'm thinking that's a burrito bowl and that's beans instead of a barbecue grill and barbecue sauce. Yeah, I need new glasses pretty bad. Anyway. This is lovely. I recommend it, y'all, if y'all haven't tried it already. So tasty. And they're not now because it was last week before the sale ended, but they were buy one get one free, so they were $1.25 a piece. That's when I buy stuff, is when I can get it cheap, and that way if I don't like it, I haven't lost too much, and then I can let y'all know what I think too. Of course, we all have different taste, and something I like you may not, and something I don't like you may, but at least I can give you my opinion on it. Well, anyway, thank you so much for joining me for this review. I'm just so thankful for your prayers, and that my EBT card got reinstated. Still waiting for disability to call me back. I called them last week asking for an update, but if you could continue praying for me for that, I'd really appreciate it. But until we meet again, I hope you all have, what is today? Have a wonderful week in the Lord. May God bless you all in Jesus' name.